And Mary said, my soul do magnify the Lord, and my spirit hath rejoiced in God my Savior. For he hath regarded the low estates of his handmaiden, for behold, from henceforth all generations shall call me blessed. For he that is mighty hath done to me great things, and holy is his name, and his mercy is on them that fear him from generation to generation. He hath shewed strength with his arm, he hath scattered the proud in the imagination of their hearts. He hath put down the mighty from their seats, and exalt them of low degree. He hath filled the hungry with good things, and the rich he hath sent empty away. He hath helped his servant Israel in remembrance of his mercy, as he spake to our fathers, to Abraham, and to his seed forever. And Mary abode with her about 3 months and returned to her own house. So here's Mary speaking out her own mouth, how she's very happy and pleased and grateful to be a part of this prophecy where the Most High has put in order for Yahweh Shai to bring us, what she say? Have showed strength with his arm. He has scattered the proud in the imagination of their hearts. He has put down the mighty from their seats and exalted them of low degree. By this birth um, uh, being established and being what's the word I'm looking for? Being like is permanent. Like this is definitely going to happen. Being in that type of sense, she was saying, "Oh yeah, the Most High has just with that alone, that action alone, He has done all this. This is what comes with it. He have helped His servant Israel and remembrance of His mercy. This is what Mary is speaking on, and the only way this is going to ever happen or be possible is if Joseph is the father of that baby. Mary is being proud of being a servant to Joseph by ultimately serving the Most High by being a servant to Joseph. She's serving the Most High by being a servant to Joseph, and that is why she has favor. Her and Joseph been bestowed for a whole year before they were supposed to have that marriage, because that is law. You know, that is typical anyway for a man and woman to be bestowed for a year, maybe even longer. But, you know, a year at least. So we speak in year or years where she was bestowed and just serving him, doing things that a wife would do. That is things that they do. Now they stay separate from each other in separate houses, but other than that, she's a comforter, to a man, to Joseph, and those are things that Mary was proud to be, just like the Most High would want and have favor in any woman that's humble enough to consider a man her Lord, to consider herself that servant. She's well willing to carry his baggage, to carry whatever load he has coming to her, including the child. And that's just what it is. A woman carries the load because she's the servant, and she's loved dearly for that. That's not trying to put women low. But women need to stop trying to put themselves high, because that is something the government, Esau, the devil, has put in y'all head, has put in women's head, is to think highly of themselves when really everything is done decently in order. Everything is for a reason. Process matters, you know. But yeah, with that being said, man, hold on, I also have one more thing to talk about. With that being said, Joseph and Mary were definitely the biological father and mom. The man comes first. But when they have Luke chapter 2, verse 39, and when they had performed all things according to the law of the Lord, they returned into Galilee to their own city Nazareth. And the child grew and waxed strong in spirit, filled with wisdom. And the grace of the Most High, our power, was upon him. Now his parents went to Jerusalem every year at the feast of the Passover, and, and when I was not about to miss some of the other one. Let me see. What is that? Luke chapter 2, verse 9. Excuse me. Let me go to that. Let me go to this real quick, man. I think I cut some of it off. Let's see. And every year, Yahweh's parents went to Jerusalem for the festival of the Passover. And when he was 12 years old, they went up to the festival, according to the custom. After the festival was over, while his parents were returning home, the boy Yahushua stayed behind in Jerusalem, but they were unaware of it. Now, chapter 1, chapter 2, what's this? Chapter 1, verse 42. No, Luke, excuse me, y'all. This has been chapter 2 the whole time. Chapter 2, verse 42. It say, when he was 12 years old, they went up to the festival according to the customs. After the festival was over, his parents. Now, they talking about parents in plural. And I'm pretty sure if you go back to that word within the Hebrew word, but this is probably in Greek too, but I'm pretty sure if you go back to that word, in the Greek word, that's going to mean, it's going to represent male and female adult biological type parents. But because they use words, with the original text, they use words that's more closer to what they're talking about. But thinking he was in their company, they traveled on for a day. But I was just showing that just to show that these is these is Yahweh's parents. Even when verse 48, when his parents saw him, they were astonished. His mother said to him, "Son, why have you treated us like this? Your father and I have been anxiously searching for you." Now, we know Mary got favor in the Most High for serving Joseph, basically. But she wasn't, into doing the work like Yahweh was into doing the work. She was into keeping the work, but he was into doing the work, which is bringing the sick back from the dead. Bring the dead back, while we living in this deadful, sinful world, he's bringing life into it. He's getting that established. So they why were you searching for me? He asked. Then I had to be in my father's house. So he don't you know I gotta be here doing the work? I'm already I came here straight on business. I'm old enough to walk and talk and move around and navigate now. And and they say, but they did not understand what he was saying to them because they're like, they're like, I just told you, me and your dad was just looking for you. You talking about you doing your dad's business. Boy, your dad right here. That's how they looking boy, your dad right here. He ain't, but at the same time, they they say, then he went down to Nazareth with them and was obedient to them because they worried about him. They man, listen, okay, listen, we need you with us. We care about you. We love you. You're worrying us. You're scaring us. That's what they're feeling and basically saying to him. So, with that being said, his mother treasured all these things in her heart. She kept these things a secret because she kind of didn't want people to know. Or I ain't really want to say it like that, but I just want to, she just ain't really speak about it. And Yahweh grew in wisdom and stature and in favor with the Most High and man. See, with that, it's just, going to show that they're looking at Yahweh as a boy, not as a supernatural type of a spiritual type of person because they like, yeah, that's gonna happen. Things is gonna be fulfilled, but he's gonna be an adult when that happens. He's not. They don't expect the depths